Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new game called Phantom Doctrine. This game was recommended to me by Grandpa Merkt. I hope that's how you say his name. And I really like it. It's even more, it's also a turn-based combat, and it's even more focused on stealth than Mutant Year Zero, which is really fun. We have a regular and extended mode. I have not unlocked the extended mode yet, so we'll be playing on the regular. And we're going to be playing on medium, not on hard, for one main reason. On hard, you use the body disposal, which is actually a pretty important feature in the game. So I don't want to lose that, so that's why we're going to be playing on medium. I'm going to turn off the tutorial for one main reason. The tutorial, it shows you like a cinematic scene, and then when you play it, you play by you play as your enemy, which is very confusing. So that's why we're going to kind of ignore that. So let's go on next. And we're going to be playing with the CIA with the codename Deadpan as a lead CIA wet work commando, unravel a conspiracy set in the middle of war-torn Beirut and beyond. And we're going to be a female, and our name is going to be Sampstra Doe, like Jane Doe. And you can pick a picture, so this is like for example, this woman, she's just like so beautiful. But the thing is, if you pick her, then the person that they actually give you does not look like the picture at all. So instead, we're gonna be a different woman. We're gonna be and this is just, she's gonna be this one. Why? Well, if you look at this woman, like, no one in their mind thinks she is a spy. She looks like a schoolgirl who is like 17 and just came home from high school, not very popular, just like a high school, not popular girl. And that's great for being a spy, isn't it? Like, I mean, it's great. So that's who we're gonna be. We're gonna be her. Let's go. I mean, I think it's just really funny. The game's like very loud. I don't know why. Let me adjust the options. Oh, I can't adjust them here. Okay, so I'll adjust them later. So you can see she doesn't look like the picture at all. Not at all. We can change her hair color or something. I don't know if, for me, the hair color actually looks gray. I don't know if it's the same in the recording. And you didn't even get the pigtails, which is what I wanted, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna bother with this too much. Do we want to make her slim or stocky? Oh, let's just keep her on average. But we can give them tattoos, so let's do that. That's going to be fun. Give her an eye scar or a tiger scratch or bicycle collision. You know what, let's give her a tiger scratch, because that's kind of like, what were you doing before you became a spy? Like, well, I was fighting tigers in the desert. The events you are about to see may have been buried or covered up. Those with traceable records have been marked with the specific date they occurred on. Verify at your own risk, but trust no one. No one. So apparently we see a ship and a sea, which I don't really care. CS Marquis is the ship. So what's gonna happen? Oh, and there's a new ship coming up right next to us. And we're moving some stuff to the other ship. That doesn't seem all that suspicious yet, to be honest. Like, moving some stuff from one ship to another. Okay.
This is Golf Yankee Juliet uniform. Reporting contraband seized.
Understood. Break off patrol. Head back to base.
Товарищ, HMS Conqueror нарушил радиомолчание.
Что? Показать расшифровку. А быстрее! Немедленно послать в Москву! Немедленно!
DGB knows too?
We got intel from Vladivostok. It's big, Steve.
Very big.
Langley seen it yet?
No. Should they?
Hell yeah, but use the network. We don't want anyone listening in.
First the British, and now the Americans. Was there anyone else you wanted to involve in our plans?
I am handling it, Valhalla. Get out. Both of you.
Your incompetence has exposed us. Now Iceberg is in jeopardy.
Doing all of this in the open was your idea.
True. It was a simple plan that any fool could have executed. And you failed.
Gentlemen, this problem is easily solved.
Traitors!
Now, don't shout. It's bad for your heart.
I think the bullet he shot at him is worse for his heart, but whatever you say, Valhalla. Valhalla looks fancy. Look at how he's... Look at his clothes. Like, fancy man. Unsanctioned raid White Fish. We arrived in Pakistan to check up on their alleged nuclear program. We entered the mission area in disguise, but it isn't foolproof. Keep clear of high-ranking Pakistani troops. Do not engage unless they fire first. Confirm the existence of the fission device. Then evacuate before they know we were even here. So our goal is to find proof of the project and then evacuate upon the completion of the mission. This is apparently 6 weeks earlier.
You really think this Pakistani nuclear program is legit?
Well, Leslie is usually right about these things.
Really? Shit. I bet him $10 it wasn't.
You're a hopeless dreamer, Bolt.
Kirana Hills Air Force Base, Pakistan, March 11, 1983, local time, 30 minutes past midnight. I don't like cursing, so when I remember, I will try to like shh all the cursing words and stuff like that.
Good.
I know
Keep
you
the
guys
comms
probably
to a
don't care,
minimum.
but I do.
Our disguise is pretty thin as it is.
What if Leslie calls?
I don't think he'll be joining us on this one. He's on the move.
Okay, so first thing you can see is this glowing container, right? Well, glowing containers contain a loot. The loot is random, so it's always a good idea to check out what you can get. And as I clicked, you might have seen there was like a blue... Let me show you with Duran. There's like a blue symbol. It says 1 or 2, and this is like how much it costs to get there. The blue things are movement points, and then you can have this orange thingy above his head, which is a fire point, which can be used for different actions. Now, if we open what's in the closet, you can see it's going to be red because it looks suspicious because this guy's kind of looking at us. So we don't want to do that just yet. We'll wait till he moves over. How do I know that he moves over? If you hover over him, it will show you what is like his next like intention, whether he's going to be staying in position like this guy or whether he's going to be moving. Now we can actually take him down. This is what we're going to do. So you can use a takedown. Takedown costs the fire point and awareness. What's awareness good for? Awareness is this bar under his health. Health is 86 out of 86, and this under it is awareness. And awareness is good for dodging attacks, because in this game, as in difference to, for example, Mutant, you don't actually like have chances when you're shooting at someone. It's not like 50%, 75%, 100%. Instead, you always shoot, but how much damage you get is dependent on how much awareness the other person has, because with awareness they can dodge attacks. So you can have a very big ranges. For example, you can get something like from 80 to even 0 or something like that. Like if they dodge well, you will not hit them at all. So this is pretty important when you are kind of like you want to keep a high awareness on your agents in case of combat. Now we can just move next to this guy and then take him down from there. So that's what we're gonna do. And use the takedown, and the awareness, it gets it regrows every turn, I would say. So now these bodies are here. The problem is that if someone comes to here, they will be able to see them. So that's what a body disposal is good for, which is what you don't have on hard. So that's why it can be a bit harder, because if a guard comes here and sees like this body on the ground, he'll immediately raise the alarm, and that's bad for you. So that's why the body disposal is a really important feature. We don't have that. And now that we did that, we can actually look at what's in the container, and you can see that now the like tile under me remains like white bluish and not red like it was before. So it's a good idea to check these things to know whether you will alert them or not. We got 2 BMs and a light armor, which is okay. Now we're gonna be moving further up ahead with Canasta, so let's just get ready. At the moment you can be anywhere because you're not trespassing. You have a good disguise, so you can move wherever you want. This is actually very useful. How far can I? Where can I only get here? Oh yeah, because we already used one. Oh, we should have. Okay, we should have disposed of that body, but it's fine. I don't think any guards are gonna be moving there, so we'll just ignore it for a moment. Get a sparrow and a light armor. Okay, and we're gonna be moving back. Now, what's important about taking down guards is that if you take too many of them, then it will alert the suspicions of the enemy, because the enemies, they like radio on each other and like ask them what's their status and stuff like that. And if too many of the guards don't respond back, then they will kind of like raise suspicions. And what they will do is they will try to go to the position where any of the other guys are like where they're stationed, and they will check out if they're there. And if they find a disposed body, it will raise an alarm. If they found nothing, so if you disposed of the bodies, then they will just kind of be there, which can be good for different strategies, but we'll talk about that in a different episode. Now, as you can see, looking at the classified documents would alert suspicion, so I will not do it yet. This guy's going to be moving away, and the problem is that he can see us now. When he's going to be standing here, he will not see us, so we'll just wait for that. And Durand can move further away and in this direction. We want to be moving there. But it took the stuff from the container, so they're fine. And Canasta, where are you? Let's move inside and see what's kind of in here. Okay, we have a guard here. Now I want to read the document, so I think I will just like take him down. Okay? Then we can look at what's in the document. And this thing up on the right, it will start flashing when you kind of like end a turn. Okay, this guy is moving, like I said. Which means we can now read the documents because he does not see us. So let's do it. Now this flashy yellow thing is used for either like disabling lasers or cameras and stuff like that. So we do want to get rid of them. Now, in order to do that, we will take down this civilian. Now, when you're taking down civilians, you're not using lethal force, you're just kind of like knocking them out. And I don't think the civilians count for the number of like people that you can, like, for the number of guards that you can take down. So you can take down as many civilians as you want. Unless somebody finds their disposed body, it will not matter. You can like take down 10 civilians, it will be fine. But with the guards, you have a limited amount. For medium, that amount is, I believe, 4. So at the moment, we have taken down 3 guards. So if we take one more, we will like probably alert the radio like suspicion thing, I would say. Okay, we cannot get in here because we have the lasers. So let's just move around. We cannot move him. Deadpan. Oh yeah, Deadpan, you can take them down. Because we already used up the fire point, so we'll just wait. These guys are moving around here, that's fine. They will not enter the building there with the other 2 guards that we have taken down, so we can leave the bodies there at the moment. Okay, let's take this guy down. Oh, we don't have enough awareness. In that case, I'm gonna focus to regenerate my awareness, and then during the next turn, I will take him down. Durand can now move to here. It should alert like conversation also. No, there? Do you not see the lasers there? Okay, well, it didn't start a conversation, but the point is that he's seen the lasers, and now this thingy is showing here, and it essentially says like, hey, this is where you turn off the lasers. So that's kind of... Canasta, I think I'm just gonna stay here, because once we get rid of the lasers, we can just move her inside. Actually, we might be able to move her inside anyway, because she's not breaking the lasers, but I don't want to risk it, so we'll just wait a turn. Wait next turn once we take this guy down and disable the lasers.
Hey, yeah.
Okay, take them down. Okay, and please disable the laser. Thank you. Disable lasers, we did that. So now, Durand and Canasta can move in. Now, we are still not trespassing, so we can move into the area without any problems. Same for Canasta, I'm gonna be moving to...
You've got a lot of background noise. What's up?
Nothing. Lost the tail by hopping on $1 million yacht. No big deal.
Well, we're looking for the reactor. No luck. Traces everywhere, though.
It's there, guaranteed. Keep looking.
So our new goal is to move into this area to find proof of the nuclear program, and we also have a secondary objective, and that's to reaching the bunker. Now the bunker is here, The problem with breaching is that when you breach, you will alert everybody, so we will move into combat. And I don't know if you want to do that, because we have a lot of enemies left. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to be moving into this area first to make sure that we have completed the main objective, and then when we call for evac, because you have to like evacuate out of the area, which and it takes a while for the vehicle to get to you, so it like takes multiple turns. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna first like get the proof, and then we'll breach the room right before we run for the evac. So let's I think, can Deadpan take him down? She can't. Okay. So let's just move to there. And I think when we disable this guy, we will probably like get to the top, to the limit of the people that we can take down without raising suspicion. But that's fine, since we're going to be breaching the bunker in a minute anyways, it doesn't really matter. I think she can just go in. We are still not trespassing, so we should be fine. Now the problem is that in order to touch this, we need to make sure that this person is away. But she's moving away in the next turn, so we can just wait for that. I apologize for this. I've moved on high ground, I didn't want to do that. So let's just wait till she moves away. Okay, so far we have not raised suspicion for the alarms, that's fine. Let's move Deadpan next to this door so that we can get ready for the breaching. Same for the round. Get there. And then Canasta. This is not alerting anybody, she can just check. Found proof of the project.
Bolt totally owes you $10. We've got a reactor and what looks like a fission device.
Then the test is imminent. Get out of there, now.
Copy. We'll save some legwork if we jump over the wall from the roof here. Bolt?
I heard you. Activate your beacon now. I'll meet you at the LZ.
We'll call for evacuation. It takes 4 turns for it to get here. And then we're gonna breach that room. And we'll see how that will go. Oh yeah, we need to end the turn.
I'm here.
So let's get Canasta to the door as well. And then hopefully we will... I don't know if she can reach the room because we have already used all of her movement points. Can she do it? Yeah, it's only taking the other 2 guys. So let's wait one more turn before we breach that room. It will give us a bit... the evac will get there faster, so it'll be easier for us to kind of get there. Let's breach the room now.
Jiminy
oh wow.
Christmas.
Deadpan, come in.
We're alive, Leslie.
Oh, good. All I had was static there for a minute. What happened?
The test. It didn't blow us to pieces.
Cold test then. No fissile material. But they have the technology.
Okay, so let's breach the room. Now, like I said, this is loud, so we will definitely alert other people, but let's try. So all of our people are essentially going to run inside and shoot.
I have to do a ton of paperwork if you die.
Huh. For a second, I almost believed you were worried about us.
Oh no, he's just worried about paperwork. And you still have your movement points, which is kind of cool. So you're gonna move everyone outside and try to get. There's a ladder here, so we're gonna try to get there with the ladder. So, oh, and we have to look at this thingy. So Canasta will collect the intel that we're supposed to collect. Collect it, please. Otherwise, breaching the room would be kind of pointless. And combat is good in the sense that if you do do a combat, then you'll get more experience, which I guess is pretty cool. But mostly you want to do this without combat. See, alarm raised, an unsuppressed gun has been fired. So now if they see any one of our people, they will immediately shoot at us. Because obviously they know that there's like an enemy and we are the enemy. But yeah, you can do the same thing if you want. We're going to be running to here with Deadpan. With ourselves, actually, I should say. And then we gotta get to evac. It's one more turn because before evac will show up. We'll try to use. I'll try to move behind at least partial cover. And then next thing we are gonna do is overwatch, so that if any enemies are gonna come close, we can at least shoot at them and hopefully kill them before they kill us. So let's do that. Let's move our people there and go into overwatch. There are 2 types of overwatch: circular and cone-like. Circle is like if you're doing an overwatch of things that are kind of like around you, like this. You don't need that. So we'll do the like cone overwatch and we'll look to, for example, I don't know, like this area.
What's cooking?
If anybody's gonna go over that.
What
Grant is gonna do an oh he cannot run overwatch? Yeah, pistol overwatch, so like I don't know. Can't really do a good overwatch. Yeah, this is kinda useless, but I guess I'll look in that direction. And myself, Overwatch in... Yeah, she can't see much either, so I guess she'll look there. We don't have the best Overwatch, to be honest, because we're looking at these weird cones, but it depends on how they can turn and where they can see, so... At least it's something. Okay, the evac is coming. Evacuation vehicle. Getting a helicopter, which is kind of cool. But, oh, we can keep moving? Okay. It says like, this is flashing, but we gotta get... In 2 turns, evac will be compromised. What does that mean? That means then if... sorry, in 3 turns. If you wait 3 turns, then like, we'll kind of like know about your evac and danger threshold will increase. What's the danger threshold? I will tell you at the base. It's essentially like, if there's like too much danger, too much heat on you, it can be discovered on where you are, so you want to make sure that you don't let your evac be compromised. So don't call it too soon, but don't call it too late either, because waiting for evac can be really bad. And again, I'm gonna go into Overwatch just in case. I'll put it as far in this direction as I can, because I want to make sure that if someone's gonna come at me, that I'm capable of. Okay, he'll just do the pistol Overwatch like this. And then myself, I can go live. Because we have left some guards alive, so if they come to us, we need to be able to defend ourselves. Okay, so far nobody, that's good. Ooh, it seems like we can get our people into evac positions. Once all of your people are here, you can evacuate. Well, actually, you can evacuate even if just one of your people is here, but I would like to get all of my people out. Go, 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 girl. You don't need any, like, action points for the evacuation. Just get your people there and then you just click this evacuation, confirm it, and you can go home. And I love the animation for the helicopters, that you just get this rope down. It's really cool. I like it. This is how a mission looks. Now, we managed to do a mission essentially without combat. I mean, yes, we breached the room, but, we just killed them, so it wasn't like that much related to the combat itself. So we're gonna see that in the next episode. Equipment required 5 out of 5. We only got 3 out of 4 classified documents, but that's okay. This is kind of like a, I wouldn't even say secondary objective, like a third objective or something. Then you want to fill the main objective and these secondary objectives as well. We did not get hurt at all, which is cool. Chapter 1 Outfox. Leslie, my mentor, asked me to investigate rumors of nuclear research in Pakistan. During our incursion, we witnessed a cold test of a fission device, which means the Pakistani are at most months away from gaining nuclear capability. Somebody had to sell them the technology. Okay, so we got 2 BMs, light armor, and a Sparrow. Interesting weapon, okay. We get a new secret file, CIA Special Concept Division, Agent Report, Orange Analysis Talent revealed, and we got new intel, which is cool. And we got some experience. And I think I'm gonna leave.
Someone must have told him about our little trip. Put him through.
Agent Deadpan, I regret to inform you an inspection of your operations is imminent.
Why is that?
Hard to be sure, but my money is on the allegations of an unsanctioned operation in Pakistan.
I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
No clue.
Leslie isn't your handler anymore. I am. Keep ignoring that, and you'll lose the squad. Fend her out.
This might be bad timing, but you have a package from Leslie in operations.
Definitely bad timing. But I think we're gonna leave this for the next episode, and I will tell you all about the base and the cool stuff we can do here, because there's really a lot of interesting stuff. Okay, so I'll see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Now, Valentine's Day is coming up, and I wanted to give myself a little bit of a challenge. Can we get to 222 subscribers by 14th of February? Now, I don't know, but maybe with your help we can. And what's in it for you, you say? Well, First of all, you can be entertained by watching my different Let's Play, and you can be enlightened by watching my different guides. And yes, this is a pun for Mutant Year Zero area. So hit that subscribe button and join me in this challenge.